pretty much everywhere in the South. We've got Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum joining us.
Gotta love late July weather. Got the heat, got the humidity, and sometimes you have thunderstorms like we do today, which are helping with the heat, keeping it down a little bit out there, all thanks to our coastal low. That tends to go away for the weekend, though. More heat and humidity goes up, and then for a heat wave, yeah, the dangerous heat next week, need to be weather aware. More on that coming up. First, though, looking at our system, what's left of it here, just a mess moving its way into Texas. A low chance of development, not likely to happen since it's so close to land. But the back side of it here, we have that onshore southerly wind coming up across our area. That's making it more humid, bringing up those waves of rain from the coast, and that'll continue as we go forward through the evening and see a little bit of some rain over the downtown Red Mountain area as you go farther off to the east there from our BJCC camera. We're down to 81 degrees. The dew point in the mid-70s. You can feel the mugginess out there, but the heat index only 86 right now. It's 80 in Tuscaloosa to Alabaster. 90s where it has been raining to the east, but 70s and lower 80s where we have seen some of the rain continuing to build in. Here in town, though, we had a couple of showers early back to Homewood and Hoover. Now from Bessemer, Hueytown, Mulga area, Oak Grove getting some of the rain back toward North Johns and head toward Lakeview. This little batch of showers here continuing to move in, and even some thunder and lightning with it now is kind of working its way over toward the Summerton area and off to the northeast at about, say, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gets to Dorr around 454, Summerton 455, Argo there 512, Cordova around 515, and Corinth around 528. So be prepared for that. We also have a few more showers coming up here near Hoover, back toward the Summit, headed toward Homewood, Mountain Brook area into the Birmingham area too. We'll continue seeing some of that rain moving in from Indian Valley area toward Brookview area, Ivy Glen, getting in on some of the rain toward Indian Springs Village. So that'll continue its way here farther off in toward the metro area as we head throughout the rest of the evening. Farther to the west here, heading up toward Berry, Fayette area, Belk and Millport, some pretty hefty downpours north of Highway 82, Reform Gordo area. As it continues to lift to the north here, we're still spreading some pretty good downpours up toward Carbon Hill area, toward Guin and Brilliant, and we'll continue seeing that moving up to the north. So watch out, Fayette, Belk could see some minor street flooding concerns, but much needed rain for all your lawns since it's been fairly dry out there. Another batch of rain to the south, lifting its way toward parts there of Chilton as well as Coosa counties. So we'll see that continue through about 7 o'clock. Then it tapers off here by 11. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up to the lower to middle 70s, very muggy with some cloud cover for you early risers on Saturday. Then in the afternoon, not a bad day, good to be at the pool. Lower 90s for many of you with maybe a rogue shower or two during the evening. Outside of that, though, that rain is coming to an end. And then all eyes will be on the weekend, of course. 92 tomorrow, 95 Sunday, and that's a lot of sunshine, but it's all part of our next little dome of high pressure building over top of us through the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame before it builds farther toward Dallas there by Wednesday. That's going to bring us that dangerous heat, and that's why I need to be weather aware Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Highs in the upper 90s, heat index 105 to 110 with some life-threatening temperatures out there. Upper 90s for your Monday. Tuesday as well, too, pushing near 100 for some of you. But look at the heat index here. We're talking 110, 111 in spots, maybe up to 112 in a few areas. And that heat illness risk, that's going to be on the high side. So definitely want to take it easy if you must be outdoors working. Please take those frequent breaks, lots of water, those electrolyte drinks as well, too, before the temperatures finally taper off a week from now